Okay, so recording is not active. So let's go and take a look at the picture again. So we already downloaded the picture. So we're going to bring the picture into the reference here. So as usual, we're going to create a plane and scale it up. Then go and reduce the number of subdivisions. Apply a surface modifier, or rather surface shader. And then go and apply the image. So we already copied the image into our source images folder. We can straight away open it inside our reference. So I name it wood horse. So this is the image reference. Press number 6. So I should see this. Rotate this. Hold down J. Snap rotate it 90 degrees and then push it back. Okay, I'm going to put this in its own layer. And then lock it. Make it into a reference. Save the layer name, change it into a reference. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at the horse here. Okay, go to full screen mode. So this one, you can see that it's a little bit blocky, and if you analyze the shape right, we can build it out of a, let's say, a very low resolution cylinder, maybe an 8-sided cylinder. Okay, then we can extrude, or rather the cylinder, right, we can just put it out like that. And then for the legs, right, we just need to make sure there are enough segments, right. For example, this face, we can extrude out the leg. This leg, we can extrude out the leg. And for the horse's head, maybe you can pick a face on top of here, and then extrude it out, right. And then extrude out again, and then extrude out, and then since this horse don't have ears on both sides, we can just select one face and then extrude it out. Now, okay, I don't want to model, follow this model exactly. I think I want to make my model to look a little bit more like a horse with 2 ears. Okay, I think now I know that roughly where I'm going to approach this. I'll start to create a very low resolution cylinder. So I decided I'll create an 8-sided cylinder. Shift right mouse click, create a cylinder. Okay, go over to the inputs and reduce the segments into 8. Okay, so where is it? 8. Like that. Okay. Now, if you look at from the top of the cylinder, you see that the sharp edges, right, are lined up with the axis. So we need to do some rotation. So right mouse click, go over to the vertex mode, select all the vertices. Then I'm just going to rotate this until the faces are flat against the axis like that. Okay? Like this. And also, I want to change the topology of my face here. So I'm going to actually get rid of all these faces here. Delete and delete. All right. Now I'm going to cover the face, the bottom one first. Fill hole. Double click on the edge. Fill hole. And I'm just going to cut so that there will be lines, right, that will connect across here. I use the connect tool first. Do the same for the bottom as well. Vertex mode, these two. Connect. Connect. Then after that, use the knife tool. Shift right mouse click. Shift right mouse click. Use the multi-cut tool. Cut from here to here. We're going to end up with a triangular face, but that's fine. We'll deal with the triangular face later. Okay, for some reason, this one didn't cut. Okay, perfect. So right now, I'll rotate this cylinder in object mode back to the side, like that. And then this will act as a basis for our horse. Okay, so the reference, right, I think I want to move it over here so I can see it. Lock it again. Extend the cylinder a bit until it's roughly about the shape that I want. Then I can scale it up slightly, like this. Right, then insert a couple of edge loops, one here, then one here. So right now you can see that I have faces that I can pull out to form the legs. Now I want to split the faces into two so that I can do mirror modeling. But actually, right now, okay, actually I'll split it into two. Okay, I'll split it into two so that I can later mirror the other side. Let me see whether I can turn on symmetry on this. See whether it's smart enough. Okay, good. So for the legs, right, I'll just extrude out, then use scale to flatten it, right, and then non-uniform scale to scale it down. But right now I can see that it's scaling to the center, so that's not what I want. I want to do it one by one. So scale it inwards, so that we have the taper. All right. So then what about the horses? What do you call that? The neck. Right. Well, we can select this group of faces and then form the neck, or we can see that we can have these two faces here. Just pull them out. Right. And then we already have the front section here already. Then these two edges here, pull it back. Pull this back. And we should be able to extend and pull out the neck area. So to fix this three-sided face problem, all I have to do is insert one edge loop here. Okay, where's my knife tool? Okay, then middle mouse click. Okay, so now we fix the four-sided face issue. So go and select these faces. I'm going to turn off my symmetry. I don't need symmetry temporarily. Then extrude out the faces. Go to move out the face. Then pull forward. Then scale down. Then we have the neck. Alright, then use the quick extrude to form the horse's head. Okay, this one I'll flatten it a little bit, and then now for the snout of the horse I select these two. Go to move. Okay, use quick extrude, and then we can form the snout. Right, and then for the ears, because remember I want to create two sides of the ears, I will split this into two. Use the move tool. Okay, this time I need to use my symmetry again. Select this face, move it out slightly. Then this edge, switch over the edge, push it in slightly so that I can select this face and extrude it out. Okay, and scale it down. Use scale, flatten it. Right, the snout, I need it to be narrower. Go to edge, select these edges here. Then push it in. Okay, so actually it doesn't look too bad at this stage. Now, what about the butt area there? Well, you just select this face and then push it out so you have a rounded butt. You want to have a tail, right? You can extrude it out, but I think I just want to keep it simple. Now, inserting edge loop, I want to maybe insert one edge loop so that I can maintain some definition here. One edge loop here, one edge loop here, then one edge loop near to the bottom, So right now, okay, maybe the snout also one edge loop here, one edge loop near the neck, then the base of the neck. Then if I press number 3 right now, I should have a nice looking ornament. Stylized, okay, but good enough. All right. So, okay, I think this one eat too much already, so let me make it slimmer. So let's go to the right view, grab all these vertices here, and let's give it a weight reduction. Okay. So that's it. Done. So if you want to create another variation of this, right, you can, okay, like the neck is a bit too long. Or you want to do giraffe, okay, just grab these vertices and then you have a giraffe now, okay. But just keep the neck a little bit shorter. Now it looks like a dog or what. Then you can scale this up if you want to make the head bigger. So there's a lot of choices that you can do, but I think For those of you who are questioning, like I want to do an ornament, okay, so you can use this example that I've just demonstrated. Okay, you can even open up the legs wider like that. Just give it some style like that. Okay, so with that, I'll end the video, and you guys can try this on your own.